Victory Sports Motocross. We're back with another round of mud-slinging, high-flying, temperatures-rising action no sane person can handle. Luckily, we're not. For round two, we head to the Lazy River Motocross Ranch where the Thor Mega Series rages, only on Victory Sports Motocross. Stick around, we've got clips from both the 450A motos, the 85cc 9 to 11, and 12 to 15. Every rider has something they like to do before a race to prepare. Some do a Hogan pose, a little fist pump. How about wild man and staging? Or dress in clown camo. How about some air guitar? That's what I was waiting on. Speaking of air, the ATVs started the day off with flying colors, a precursor to what would follow the rest of the day. I've heard of good old Georgia Gator wrestling, but never Gatorade wrestling. Someone should tell them they can get those at the concession stand. The pit roads stayed busy as riders were eager to get out on the track and try out some of this new Georgia dirt. Riders and their families enjoyed the sunny afternoon with lawn chairs, hot barbecue, and a little RC action. The Georgia grass was green and a little blue as riders showed up from all over the South for a little Dixieland dirt bike dash. Some riders brought their iron attitude, others a strong-willed fortitude. Or is that the force? And of course, there's always your occasional good luck charm. Is that Pikachu? Motocross has always been a heavy spectator sport, and great business for nail salons too, as those mothers can't keep from chewing their nails to the quick. Lazy River was anything but lazy on that Saturday and Sunday as riders fought to get an early lead on the Thor United States Mega Series presented by Dunlop. Tim Keller, always on his way back to the fishing hole, and has little time to stop and take some pictures along the way. And here we go with a little down and dirty moto action with our 450A class. Kevin Walker jumping out to an early lead at the front of the pack. Ooh, and our first dirt connoisseur. Kevin Walker was able to hang on to that lead for most of the race, pulling ahead of some of the riders. John Boroff on the 975 Kawasaki, always keeping the pressure on Kevin until he was able to make the pass. John hangs on to the lead for a while. Making it look easy coming around the turns and over the jumps. Comes off the jump a little crooked, a little squirrely, and loses just enough momentum to give Kevin Walker and Sean Cunningham out of Knox Vegas a chance to make a pass. Cunningham and Boroff continue to battle throughout the race. Sean even finds time to bat an eyelash. Right here. What's up, yo? Thanks for the slow-mo action, guys. Cunningham continuously keeps the pressure on Walker, taking the inside of turns, forcing him to come out of the turn hard on the throttle. Sean Cunningham's hard work pulls off as he makes the pass for the lead. But isn't able to hang on to it. Your new leader, Sean Cunningham, passing Kevin Walker, coming across for the checkered flag.
Tim Keller, Victory Sports Racing here, talking to Jay Brown from Blumpville, Tennessee. One of his home tracks is Muddy Creek. Jay, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old? How long have you been racing?
About 6 years.
6 years? What got you interested in racing?
I just watched my dad and it looked fun.
Watched your dad and looked like fun. What class you racing in today?
65, 10, 11.
65, 10, 11. How was your 2010 year? How did it go last year?
Well, I won the Hot Summer Night Series, and then I came in second in the Mega Series, so it was a pretty good year for me.
So you won the Hot Summer Nights and came in second in the Mega Series?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You racing the same bike this year that you raced last year?
Yep.
You are? You got any good plans for this year for your 2011 season, or are you just going to try to stick with what you got?
Well, just make some smart choices and go have fun.
There you go. You got any sponsors that you want to thank for helping you out last year?
Yeah, I want to thank Dixie Construction and Atlas Cycles.
Atlas Cycles. You got any new sponsors this year?
Well, I'm going to try to get some, but...
Try to get some?
How about a sponsor for the helmet that's apparently fused to your head?
Racing is a way of life here. I've been racing since I was 4.
Hi, my name is Tanner Earhart, and for all my racing needs, I go to Atlas.
They have a great selection of bikes. They have a wide variety of parts and gear. And the best thing about it is they love it as much as we do, and they're racers too.
If you need a website to show your sponsors updates, videos, or photos, we are here to help. We can design a motocross website for you and host it. We also provide an easy-to-use online editor so you can make any updates you need as often as you want. So get your website up and going today. Get more information at motocrosssites.com now.
We're here at Lazy River MX Ranch with Matthew Hale. Matthew, how's your day been so far?
It's been pretty good. I haven't had any wrecks at Lazy River MX.
What about your 2011 season? I mean, do you feel good about your riding? Do you feel good about your bike and everything?
Yeah, I feel as smooth as I was last year, and I feel like I'm going to do pretty good.
So to start off your 2011 season, you went to Muddy Creek Raceway, which was last weekend for round 1 of the races. How did you fare there?
I did pretty good. I wasn't on my game then, but here I feel like I'm on my game.
That's good. He's bringing his A game to the table. So what about for this year? Do you plan on doing any big races like Loretta Lynn's, or are you going to stay local?
I am going to try for Loretta Lynn's, and I was thinking about going back to Minio's again.
That's good. Minio's is a great place. That's good. What about your favorite track? Where's the favorite track you like to go to?
I have a few favorite tracks. I haven't decided which one is my favorite. I used to hate Anya Pass, but now I love it. It's a very good track, and Muddy Creek is my other favorite.
All right, what kind of classes are you riding this weekend?
I'm running the 9-11, 85, and the 9-13 on my 85 too.
Well, that's good. I'm sure you're going to go far, and best of luck to you in your 2011 season.
Matthew Hale, of course, finishing second in the overall standings for the 85cc 9-11. Thank you, Matthew. It's time for our 85cc Moto number 1. 007 Yamaha of Mason Beasley. Coming out strong for your hole shot, followed by the 45 of Bailey Kroon. Matthew Hale on the 81 Suzuki takes the whole shot for the 9 to 11-year-old.
It is going to be difficult to keep up here, but we'll try to do our best. The 007, they are starting to work their way into traffic. The 007 machine.
This program brought to you by our sponsors at Parts Unlimited, Thor, FMF, Pizza Plus, Toyota of Kingsport, and of course Dunlop Tires. And here's our overall standings for the 85cc 9 to 11. Blake Ashley out of Conyers, Georgia, taking the overall win, followed by Matthew Hale out of Abingdon, Tristan Smith in third, Jackson D. Turnup in fourth, and rounding out your top five, Garrett Thompson.
Out in front, looking good.
This here's Tim Keller with Victory Sports Racing, talking to Chris Beeler. Chris, tell us a little bit about your 2010 season.
Well, my 2010 season was it wasn't too good, but I struggled a little bit in the start of the year. Kind of came on a little bit there at the end, but 2010 wasn't too good. I was really looking to get into this next season and take my riding skills to the next level. So hopefully 2011 will be a good year for me.
Have you made any changes to your bike or anything, or to help you with the 2011 season?
Yeah, for this year I actually changed complete brands. I was on Suzuki's last year and I switched to Yamahas this year, and I seem to be gelling with this bike really good. I feel good on the track, and I feel I have a great setup and I have great people around me helping me this year. So hopefully this year will be a very good year.
Are you racing the same class that you raced last year?
Still staying in 450B this year, and also going to do College Boy. I was riding 450B last year, but I think this year's going to be good. So I'm excited to take on the challenges and go out and do as best I can.
What's the age limit for this 450 class?
You can be, I think, from anywhere from like 14 to older and dirt. If you want to ride it, you can ride it.
What's your favorite track that you like to race on?
I don't know. I'm pretty fond of Bremen, which is here in Georgia also. It's a great track. It allows for great passing. Also, I mean, I like Lazy River, and this past weekend in Muddy Creek was good. That's probably some of my favorite tracks.
Did you have a bike when you were small, a dirt bike? Is that what got you interested?
I started racing when I was probably 4 years old. I also got my first bike and did my first race probably around 5 or 6, and I've been hooked ever since. I've been racing in the AMA for 12 to 13 years, so I've had a great time and spent many miles on the road and had made some amazing friends.
What do you think made you like motorcycles and not take up fishing or hunting or golf or anything like that?
I'm still a big fisher, but I like to fish, I like to hunt, but motocross is something that it's hard to explain. I mean, you you go out, you travel, you meet new people. It's really nice. It's just a great family atmosphere. It's great to keep you away from all the negative things that happen on the weekends that when you're growing up that you would experience. But it's great so far. I mean, it's great. It's a great experience, a great sport. I recommend it for absolutely anybody.
I agree. It is a good family sport. I got 3 boys that race, and just been around some of the riders and some of the workers and Victory Sports and different things. They've had a big influence on their life, and I've seen a big difference in their attitude. Do you have a favorite track that you really like to race at? I mean, if you just woke up in the morning and could go right anywhere you wanted to, any track, what do you think it would be?
Absolutely, my favorite track that I could go to if I wanted to go anytime would be Red Bud in Buchanan, Michigan. It's a great facility. Yeah, it's probably 12-hour drive, but it's worth every mile. It's a great motocross track.
What do you think one of your biggest accomplishments is, or one of the thing that's most memorable to you about motocross racing?
Actually, I would go ahead and say that my first experience and my best experience so far was coming into this year. I feel better than what I ever had riding. I've lost some weight. I'm in better shape. Feel good about what I'm going to do this year, and I think this year could be my year.
What's the hardest thing you ever experienced that maybe was a downside to you or something that happened in motocross?
I would probably go back to say 2006 or 2005 in Gainesville, Florida at the Mini O's. During Supercross, I had a pretty bad break and broke pretty much every bone in my shoulder and tore every muscle. So I had to have a complete shoulder replacement at 16 years old. So it took 8 months to heal from that. But I would say that's probably been my biggest setback that I've ever had.
You have any pro riders that you look up to as far as motocross?
I got to go with K-Dub on that one. I mean, he's been around for a while, and he still goes out and puts on a great show every weekend. But local-wise, I mean, I got a couple friends that are great influences on how they ride, and they also give some great insight to me.
That's good. If you had a young kid or something that rode motorcycles and maybe seen racing on TV and they thought, man, I'd like to do that, got any advice for them, or maybe how to have contacts or how to get started into that?
Yeah, first of all, you're going to go out to your local bike shop, and you're going to want to pick up just your average bike. You don't want to get nothing too sketchy for your first bike, but I would say, just go out and get you learn from somebody, keep up with somebody, make sure you got the right safety equipment, and go out and have fun. Start in your yard and go to your local track, and eventually you can get up and come to bigger races and maybe be in Supercross one day.
Well, Chris, it's good to talk to you.
Thank you.
And we wish you luck tomorrow here at Lazy River, and hope you do good. And this is Tim Keller, Victory Sports Racing.
Thanks, Chris.
Hi, I'm Luke Stockard, and my blood runs orange. A successful football program is all about dedication, commitment to excellence, and being a team player. That kind of positive attitude is why the winning team at Toyota Kingsport should be your Toyota dealer. These folks are 100% committed to excellence. That means that you get the service that you deserve, with no double talk, no bragging, just a better deal. I'm Luke Stockard, and I'm lining up for Toyota Kingsport.
If you need a motocross website, a video to send to your sponsors, or both, mxtakes will be here to help you out. Just visit our website at mxtakes.com. We also have a website for Southeastern motocross news, videos, photos, online community, and more.
And we're back to the track with some more 450A action. This is Moto number 2. Of course, jumping out of the front of the pack early is the 859 Yamaha of Kevin Walker out of Kingsport, Tennessee.
Rucker is up front. Boris is up front.
He's followed by the 975 of John Borough, of course, out of Knoxville.
The 477 of Rucker, Borough, and Cunningham. All three of those riders wrapped up right together. The 773 of Brandon Glenn coming through. Walker is about to have a ton of company. Freeman on the 451. just outside of the top 5 coming through. Cunningham is working the back fender of Borough. Check him out down the drag race straightaway. Headed towards the wall right there to separate the 3 riders right now. Borough running in 4th position. There goes Cunningham looking for an outside pass on Rucker. Look out, Cunningham's going to rub a little plastic with that 477 Kawasaki. He is coming up close down the drag race straightaway. Headed towards the wall. Walker riding the back wheel the whole way down the straightaway. He is pulling her all the way back to the stop, baby. Around the outside of turn 1. Cunningham looking for a pass. No room, no place to go. The 477 Kawasaki. Daniel Rucker holding him off. Up over the triple we go. 1, 2, 3 riders in the air. No way, I didn't even think he had room to squeeze that Yamaha in there, but he did it. Amazing. Big crash right here in the rhythm section. Their leaders are going to come through and see it. They're going to have to bring it down to him, but he's there, and now he is trying to run down Kevin Walker, multi-time national. Oh, look out on the back section. Here comes Cunningham to the outside of Walker. They got a rider in between them. They've got to get around. Walker gets around smooth. Cunningham is held up just a little. He goes back to the inside. Walker gains a couple of bike lengths, but not much behind him into turn number 2. Headed towards the triple, right into Suzuki Yamaha of Dalton, Team SYP. Link Inc. Excel Rim. Walker with just a couple of turns to go. Race leader coming through, coming towards the checker flag. It is going to be Kevin Walker, the 41-year-old. Taking the young guys to school this afternoon at Lazy River. Cunningham comes in and amazing.
Hey, we're here at Lazy River with Kevin Walker up here at the Mega Series. And boy, it seemed like an awesome track for Do you like this track?
It's pretty good, you know. The last few times we came, it's been a little muddy, unfortunately, with some rain. And, you know, we got some sunshine, and today it's supposed to be in the high 60s, low 70s. It ought to be real good.
Did you have a good year last year, 2010?
I got through it.
You got through it?
Well, I ain't hurt.
You'd agree this is motorsport, motocross is a family affair?
For the most part, you know, I know my family and my brother, we all went to the races together and never went nowhere without each other. And, I mean, you run across the occasional parent that don't like his kid racing, so his kid does it anyway. But for the most part, yeah, you'll see the families here. And to be honest with you, as long as you're worried about riding your motorcycle all week and weekend, it's kind of hard to get into anything else. You know, you ain't really got time.
That's true.
So it's a good thing.
Well, Kevin, it's good to talk to you. We hope he gets back up with you maybe today or at Muddy Creek next time. And good luck to you. Tim Keller, Victory Sports, Kevin Walker.
The afternoon turned out to be a great success for Kevin Walker and the many other riders who joined us on that weekend. Make sure you join us back next week as we travel to Iron City for the area qualifier. You can only see it here on Victory Sports Motocross. David, where's my latte? I told you latte. No, this is mocha. Is this a mocha? I told you I wanted a latte and you didn't give me the right thing now, did you? No, are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.